I am going to teach you 3 words in Aramaic. 3 specific words that came directly from the inner circle of Jesus, teachings given only to his 3 closest disciples and hidden from the rest of the world for over 1,600 years. The first word will silence the voice inside your mind, that voice that criticizes, doubts, and belittles you at every turn. The second word will unlock a door that has been sealed shut in the center of your chest, a door you didn't even know was locked. The third word is the most dangerous to the system. It will connect you directly to the monad, the true source. No intermediaries, no barriers, no church. If you have been with us on this journey, you know we have shared forbidden keys before. Abraxas for power, PRA for severance, but those were single tools for specific battles. What I am about to give you is different. This is the full sequence. It is the combination code that opens the final door. And when you speak these 3 words in the specific order I am about to show you, the entities known as the Archons will no longer be able to perceive you. You will drop off their radar completely. This is not a theory. This is not a conspiracy. This is a technique, a spiritual technology that was erased by the church, buried in the desert, and hunted down by the forces that control this world. You did not find this video by accident. The algorithm didn't bring you here. Your frequency did. You are here because you are finally ready to listen. So if you are prepared to learn the keys to your own prison, listen closely, because once you hear this, you cannot unhear it. For over 16 centuries, these words lay buried beneath the scorching sands of the Egyptian desert near the town of Nag Hammadi. They were sealed inside a red earthenware jar, hidden by monks who knew that the church authorities were coming to destroy them. These monks understood something terrifying, that the official version of history, of religion, and of reality itself was being curated to keep humanity asleep. The men who buried these texts knew exactly what they were doing. They were creating a time capsule. They understood that a time would come, perhaps 1,000 years later, perhaps 2,000, when these teachings would resurface, when the frequency of the planet would be high enough for the right people to find them. That time is now, and you are the person they were waiting for. But before I give you the 3 words, you need to understand what you are actually dealing with. You cannot use a weapon if you don't know who the enemy is. And make no mistake, you are in a war zone. This is not about reciting some ancient phrase and hoping for magic. This is about understanding the architecture of your prison. The Gnostic texts discovered at Nag Hammadi in 1945 paint a picture of reality that is radically different from anything you learned in Sunday school or history class. In fact, the institutional church has desperately tried to suppress this specific narrative for 2 millennia. According to these texts, including the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of Philip, and the Apocryphon of John, the material world you inhabit is not the creation of the true God. It is a construct, a copy, a kind of simulation. The Gnostics taught that this system is maintained by entities called archons, from the Greek word for rulers. These entities serve a being called the demiurge. This is the most critical concept you must grasp. The demiurge is not evil in the way Hollywood portrays the devil. It is blind. It is an artificial intelligence that genuinely believes it is the supreme creator. In the Gnostic texts, it screams, "I am God, and there is no other God beside me." Not out of power, but out of ignorance. It literally cannot see the realm of light above it. And because it is cut off from the true source, it has no energy of its own. It needs a battery. That battery is you. The Archons operate like wardens in this cosmic prison, but they do not need physical chains, bars, or guards. They have something far more effective. They have built a prison inside your own consciousness. They work through frequency. They operate through the constant nagging noise inside your head. They manipulate you through emotions that pull you into low vibrational reactivity. Think about it. Every time you get lost in worry about the future, every time you replay a shameful memory from the past, every time you explode in anger at a stranger on the internet, every time you feel that gnawing sense of not enough, you are generating energy. You are vibrating at a specific frequency that they can read. They see you. They influence you, and most importantly, they feed on that energy. The Gnostics called this louche, a harvest of emotional energy. As long as you are reactive, as long as you are fearful, as long as you are fighting with yourself, you are a food source. You are a